me I was 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so
go closer, you like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. Killer phone, your ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your range, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. Ready? Hey! 70 Lions! 60 Eagles! 60
On play action is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This short throw caught by Goddard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
It's the tight end Goddard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Dart. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. Looking to put a drive together. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Allen. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
That's going to be caught by Judy. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Williams fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to second and goal. 319 at the 2-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. Kyron Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And we take it in by Shaheed. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
5-yard gain on the play. Now Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Dart. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Off the play fake, it's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stopped him for no gain.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake, and here's Dart. This one completes Alec Pierce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Dart. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A Nice gain of 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the RPO hit. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a 1st down to open the drive.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Dart. That one finds Pierce right side. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Throwing again. Here's Dart. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw is Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Dallas Goedert, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups check out their team, scout it, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And he is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. In motion goes the tight end. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Allen. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A.J. Brown from 19 yards away. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Alec Pierce, 62 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To the air, Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down.
Mims in motion left.
Gain of 21 yards.
Allen now looks to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. Charger touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 55 yards. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I go money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get the field goal. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here's Allen to throw it. Johnson's got it complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Juwan Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing his dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
56, 319. Middle.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
A final shot before half for Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now Allen. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing his dart. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Play fake, and now it's Dart. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. To throw, Dart. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Santos now to add the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. They'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here's Allen. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. He's across midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Folk connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On play action, here's Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's across midfield. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Marvin Mims from 17 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they will take a 7-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Dart going to look to throw here. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
At the 41-yard line.
19, Charger, 19, right here. Go.
Now Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. There's Pierce. He's got it on the comebacker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
He'll try to do it himself. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the point after try for Santos. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game at 42 all. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Allen! Juwan Johnson, 78 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Room to run at the 50. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here we go. Half the 60. Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
Play action. Now Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets past 1 man. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw now, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Dart. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy, 33 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 49. Michael Dixon set to.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. He brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's got a man wide open, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamie and Sherwood. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air, Allen. This is caught. And the Chargers are going to have their first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Second and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The Folks' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Here's first and 10. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That's into the hands of Worthy. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Martin, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get down and out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. they've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Allen. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Throwing, Allen. Able to find Judy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Latrani. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is. I know there's high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there.